Welcome to the Lantern Light Podcast. Lantern Light is an artist collective, publication, and promotional platform focused on shedding light on the talented artists of our hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana, and beyond. Follow us at lanternlightinc.com for updates on future podcasts, live recording sessions, and more. I'm your host, Kyle Erosh, and today's guest is hip-hop artist Tron Pheiffer, a very dear friend of mine that I've worked with on numerous records at my studio, Key Sound. Today we discuss his brand new record that comes out today, the 15th of November, 2019, 16 Plasma, that I had the privilege of mixing and engineering. We get into the inspiration behind that. We talk about music, hip-hop, our thoughts on the new Danny Brown record, among a bunch of other things. This was a really fun one. Stick around to the end to hear a brand new song from the record. Thanks, guys. All right, what's up? I got Tron Pheiffer in the studio today. Thanks for coming hang out, dude.
No problem, man. You
Cool.
know, you got me on whatever, dog. We homies.
Yep. So if people don't know, Taylor and I have done quite a few records together.
How you gonna call me Tron and then say Taylor? You put my government out there. I don't like that shit.
Mr. Tron Pheiffer.
There you go.
All right. So yeah, we've done quite a few records together, and this is a special one because on November 15th,
Yes, sir.
when this comes out, we have a new record coming out, 16 Plasma.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah. So this time around, I guess, how is this record? What inspired this one? What makes this one different from, the last few that we've done together?
I think it's just like it's not a peak, but it's just like more elevation in our work styles, if that makes any sense. Because it's just like I always say, I see you growing just like you see me growing, and I see my growth just like you see your growth. So it's just like whenever we link up, it's just so quick, it's just so effortless that everything that we do is just like comes together. So I mean, this is really just it's another project kind of, but at the same time, it's just like when you hear Androided to now, you hear like the growth in both of us, you hear the evolution in both of us. So I just feel like this is just like us at our best currently.
I agree. And maybe, that's how it should always be, I guess. Like the next project should show growth.
It's real shit,
Yeah.
dog.
I agree with that, though, dude. So what number record is this that we've done together?
Android 4.
Four?
Maybe.
This is the fourth one?
Androided, Heroin Chic, Electronica, this one.
Cool, yeah. And what year did the first one come out in?
13?
13. So yeah, it's been some years, but
Long fucking
I
time.
totally agree with you, man. I've gotten so much better at mixing, and you're just honing your craft. And I'm just glad that we've been able to work this long together, and to see like your growth, come equally match, I guess, the production.
It's just like, it's crazy, dog. Real shit, like, because real shit, just think about this shit. Like, Android, we was still at your parents' house, I think.
Yep.
Was that it? Yeah, Android was at your parents' house. Heroin Chic, we went to Ramey's spot.
Ramy Savoy, shout out Ramy Savoy.
That shit was wild. And then Electronica, we was in Thibodeau.
Yep.
It's like we fucking, that's wild. I didn't even think about that shit. We really went from place to place to place to place on every project.
Now we're in New Orleans on the Lantern Light Podcast.
That's nuts, dog. I didn't even realize that shit. Like, it's really just like a different space. Every project is really what it feels like, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Because we were all different from Androided, different in a different space when Heritage Chic came out, a different space when Electronica came out, and a different space now when 16 Plasma came out.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, that all influences the material,
The material, the sound, just how we maneuver through everything. I ain't gonna front. Just because it's you, that's why you get me talking so much.
Oh, yeah. No,
Real shit, dog. Because, like,
very
man,
effortless podcast between me and Taylor.
Yeah, bro, because you and me, we go back. So, you got me comfortable now.
I think we normally have, like, every time we meet up to record, we have a full podcast episode just happen. Yeah. So for 16 Plasma, this new record, like, what do you want people to take away from this one?
Just to experience, like, my ear. Just experience my sound, wordplay just my everything. Just know that like I pull influence from everything, just try to mesh it up into my own style, and then just present it in a way that not only is good but appeasing to the masses, if that makes any sense. Like I want to hone every style that I can and make it my own. Like I want to do the storytelling shit. I want to do the singing shit. I want to do the hard rapping shit. I want to do like everything. So it's just like 16 Plasma, I find is a good balance between like all that.
It's a good like sampler.
You go to Chili's, you go to Applebee's, and you get the sampler plate. That's exactly what 16 Plasma is.
But I guess for me to speak for your own stuff, I mean, it's all like very intentional. Like everything you write is very intentional. Like a lot of the times, you know, I might not know exactly what you're getting at, but by the end of the record, we've already talked about the meaning behind all the songs and all that stuff. And yeah, it's some deep stuff. You have like, you know, on this record, I think you have some easy listener stuff, but like what I enjoy about your records is like there's always some like deep personal meaning, I guess, behind everything.
Like I try to mask everything like with as much like symbolism as I possibly can. Like I don't want to really say shit up front just because I don't want people to think that I got a real problem. So I just want to like just mask it. I just want to like mask it, but hide something. Like I'll say Purple. Purple, for example. Purple is like a fucking song where I'm just talking about under like sheets. Because under sheets, as an adult and as a kid, that's pretty much like the safest place that you could possibly be, is under sheets. But it's just like, that might be due to me like saying something. What is that? I don't fucking know. Like it might just be like something internally that I might be facing. I feel like everything that I talk about is either an experience I've dealt with, an experience I've heard about, or just a feeling that I feel deep down that I don't really want to explain to the masses.
Right. But you're right. I mean, you're still writing about it.
Yeah, but it's just like, if I'm writing about it, first of all, it's a way to get it out, and at the same time, it's just, I don't want to say it, like I said, like blatantly. I don't really want to talk about like some real deep shit and get people like depressed while they listening to my shit.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I want to mask it in any way that I can. Like, what I try to do whenever I rap is do like songwriters. Songwriters have the ability to say whatever they can and just mask it under something.
Yeah, well, you can make a personal story relatable to other people who might not know exactly specifically what you're talking about.
Exactly.
But you can poetically say it in a way that's captivating as a story or whatever. But with that being said, with any of Tron Pheiffer's music, if you want to try to like dive deep into it and try to figure out what he's saying, you could definitely do that with all these songs.
That's real shit,
and make up your own. I mean, you can make it for whatever it is, for what you know. What it means to you.
I definitely have like open-ended similes and metaphors. Like I definitely have something to where I know what it means, but if you don't really know what it means, you can just interpret it into a certain like way that you can.
So is that what you want basically, for people to make their own?
I just really want people to not only know me, but just know that the music that I make is really just easy digestible. I don't really want to come over in here and record with you and just do like some fucking lyrical, miracle, spiritual, individual, because I could do that shit. Anybody could do that shit. Like, that ain't nothing. What I want to do is I want to be dope as fuck. At the same time, I want to say something. At the same time, I want it to be over some really good production. And at the same time, I just want to put it in my own style, make it my own, make it like have a very digestible for people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to dumb my shit down, but you gotta put the medicine in the applesauce sometimes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so maybe it's a segue into another question, but like, I know how much like you use writing as like a and it's therapeutic, you know? Like, I mean, putting pen to paper is therapeutic, like, big time. Like, I encourage anybody to, like, journal, like, even if you don't write, like, that shit is so powerful for me as a person, you know, just, like, putting pen to paper. And I know you well, so I know that's, like, the way that you cope with a lot of shit.
Yeah, we talked about this shit before.
But, like, all right, for everyone out there who, like, has a hard time, like, creating, like, what helps you stay consistent in creating your art?
I honestly couldn't even tell you. And I ain't even like bullshitting with you. I honestly couldn't even explain it. Like, it's just a constant, it's just constantly doing it. It's just constant thoughts that come up in my head that I constantly can put pen to paper, like put that shit on my phone and just think, all right, I have this thought, I have this sentence, I have this idea in my head. How can I twist it to where I'm not really talking about this, but make it enjoyable to listen to?
Right. So, but like when you go to like write, right? Like, do you get hit with inspiration and you stop what you're doing, you write, or you have like you're like at 6 p.m. tonight I'm gonna write?
It depends. It depends on like how I feel. Like most of the time is either when I'm showering, if I'm in the gym, if I'm in the car, or if I'm at work. That's pretty much like the 4 times where I get inspired to want to do something. If I come up with a concept or something like that in one of those places, I write that shit down real quick and I'll come back to that shit later. Sometimes if I do the 6 p.m. shit, or like whenever time I write, I'll like listen to a beat or listen to just something, and then an idea will come from that. Like, it could really just be something small. I forgot like where I even heard this from, but inspiration comes from anything. Like, you could get inspired from a child to an older person, from cartoons to dramas to documentaries. Like, anything can draw inspiration. So it just depends on how your mind works, how your mind wants to take certain shit and make it to like whatever. Like, a motherfucker could watch like a World War II documentary and just be like, damn, I want to do pottery.
Yeah,
like, it'll be shit like that. So it's just like creativity comes from any place. It just depends on how you interpret it. That's just how I feel, dog.
I heard that.
Next.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, dude, I definitely feel that. I mean, whether it's not like I get inspired by like watching people, like if somebody's like good at anything, dude, it'll like inspire me just to do what I want to do. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be like some dude shedding on drums makes me want to play drums. Sometimes it's like, damn, that person like is really cold at X, and I'm like, damn, that makes me want to. It just inspires me.
Yeah, you could be watching fucking Food Network and just be like, damn, boy, Guy Fieri be eating the shit out of them sandwiches. And then you can just, oh, he not on Food Network, my bad, Travel Channel. And he'll just be like, boy, he be eating the shit out of sandwich. That makes me want to write something real quick. Yeah,
the way that man eats some sandwiches.
With that blonde ass head and them fucking
that's
highlights and shit.
That's a passionate motherfucker, dude.
Hey, bro, you got to create, like I said, creativity comes in strange places.
Hell yeah.
Or just keep on with this art talk.
Yeah, I don't know. Any like records or art specifically that like has been inspiring you lately or throughout the process of like writing this record?
Throughout this process, I don't know. Like, I just listen to a bunch of shit, and then that just inspires me. Like, recently, I checked out this singer Christine and the Queens. Christine and the Queens. She's fucking hard. I ain't gonna front. She's like a French pop synth artist. Mm-hmm. I listen to her. I was actually listening to her on the way over here, and I was listening to Rhapsody. She's a dope rapper.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I ain't gonna front. We might as well say the shit, dog. I was listening to Danny earlier.
Here we go. All right, let's talk about it. All right, here we go.
Yeah, come on, bro. Let's talk about this shit, dog.
I texted Tron Pheiffer and I said, "Hey, man," or one of us had texted.
I texted you because I
asked about what we thought about the new Danny Brown record. You know what I'm saying? Is what it's entitled. You know what I'm saying? But like, all right, I haven't even talked to you about what you think about it yet.
Man.
And truth be known, I am like a fanboy of Sir Daniel.
Yeah, bro, we saw him live.
Yeah, we did see him. I'm gonna go see him. Wait, dude, he plays soon. He plays
He's coming down here again?
Yeah, like tomorrow or something.
The fuck out
In the
here.
Republic. We're recording this in October.
Yeah.
But
Damn,
but
we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah, anyway, so all right, I've given the new record a couple spins, and I mean, I got your opinion real quick, but we haven't really talked about it. And I don't even know if your opinion has changed now that you've listened to it more. Mm-hmm. I like it a lot.
I was about to say my opinion changed.
I like it a
I'll
lot.
fuck with it.
It almost reminds me. It almost reminds me of like the hybrid.
So I think that's what like he's going for now. I just wasn't ready to get rapping Danny Brown. Like
You were waiting for more experimental.
I was
Danny
waiting
Brown?
for a try because you know how I feel, or like all of us feel about Atrocity Exhibition. Like that's a classic to me. So I thought he was gonna still stay in that lane.
Well, I mean,
a little bit.
pretty much every record he's done
Is different.
is extremely different.
Which like I guess like coming from old to Atrocity Exhibition, I was just like, oh shit, this motherfucker's like on a whole nother wave. And then going from that to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the first listen, I was just like, man, I don't feel like listening to no fucking hip hop
boom
shit.
bap shit.
Yeah, bro, like miss me with all that. I heard that shit today. I was like, God damn, this shit is fucking dope. Like,
Dude,
I can't even
what's that
front.
song? Savage Nomad?
That shit is hard.
Yeah, that shit's hard, dude.
That shit is fucking fire.
The Run the Jewels feature's tight. I think they killed that song.
I fuck with Three Tears. Combat is one of my favorite songs.
That's
on
the
there.
opener, huh?
That's the closer with
That's the
Q-Tip
closer.
and Consequence. Negro Spiritual is dope, which I need to get you on JPEG Mafia, dog.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
Shit, after this, I'm gonna put you on him. Shine with Blood Orange, that shit is dope too. Yeah,
I think the whole like Q-Tip producing it, I think he just told Danny to just like fucking just be simple.
Yeah, which I mean, like, I wasn't ready to accept, I guess, because Atrocity Exhibition.
Yeah, you
could
waiting
tell,
for
like,
some
abstract shit.
Yeah, and I like that too. But like I think it was a good time to do this record this way.
Absolutely.
And I mean, dude, I like the hybrid, and I like for what it is, and I like a lot of the more hip hop. I guess I don't know how to explain it. Like his
Shit
more
that he does?
simpler songs on Triple X. Like I like that shit a lot.
Yeah.
So like to hear it this
Oh,
way.
you know how I feel about Fields. That's like one of the greatest songs. Like,
I mean, I think
fucking
Triple
ever.
X is just timeless.
Oh yeah.
It's like so many songs and they all bangers. Man,
even the first half of Old, like, that shit is fucking fire.
yeah.
And that's he's
He's never done
boom bap
anything I
shit.
didn't like, so obviously I went into it with high expectations. But
Yeah.
if I listened to it with high expectations, and I was like, yeah, fuck with it. So it's obviously, I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
But
It took me a minute to
Yeah.
come around to it.
yeah, I mean, so did Atrocity Exhibition though. It took me a minute.
It did it?
Yeah, well, that one's like
It was so different.
it's not
I
easily
guess.
digestible in the same way this one is.
Yeah, well, yeah, never mind. That's true.
But you were ready for that. So you
as
wanted
soon as
that
I
shit.
heard Pneumonia,
Oh,
I
that's just so
I
hard.
was like, bro, I'm
And
fucking
that
ready
video,
for this. Oh man, I was ready for that whole shit.
How many video? He dropped one video so far for the new record. Of like Dirty Laundry.
Dirty. That's it.
Yeah, I think I watched it. It's cool. I mean,
Cause like I listen, like that's the first offering, and I was just like, all right, bro, like I ain't gonna fuck with this. And then I hear the album, and it's just like it's a whole bunch of Dirty Laundries, really, except for Savage Nomad, because that's really like the only like different fucking. That's like some Atrocity Exhibition shit. So that's like my favorite off the whole album. And then I guess just the more and more I listened to it, I was just like, all right, yeah, I really fuck with this album now.
it's cool. I think like the 2-year album cycle he has going on, where it's about 2.5 years in between his projects.
Yeah.
I mean, I super respect it because the man puts in work on his shit. But I'm just like, I just need more Danny Brown. Like tight. I kind of went through this record already, and I'm already like, all right, dude. I'm like curious to see what he's gonna do next. But that's how I am with like all my favorite artists, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I like consume it, and I'm like, that was dope. Can't wait to hear like the next shit. You know what I mean?
Well, that's how I am with there's like a certain amount of artists that I do that shit for. Like that I block time just to listen to their whole shit.
From top to bottom.
It's Kendrick and it was Bandana. That was like the two that like I didn't listen to anything except for.
What did you think about Bandana?
I told you it's better than Pinata.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Like
I thought about this the other day. I put it on because I was like, man, as far as Freddie Gibbs goes, like had burned out Pinata so hard.
Yeah.
The amount of listening that I've done to Bandana, it pales in comparison to what I listened to Pinata. But at the same time, Pinata was like, that was my first like Freddie Gibbs Madlib experience.
Like introduction.
Yeah, and during that year, that was like,
I mean, that was their first shit that they
year
done
popped
together.
off though. That was like the same year that I heard like I got into Danny Brown and like Freddie Gibbs and all this shit.
Oh,
so I was
right?
just like on some hip hop shit that year.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, like Bandana came out and I was like, this is tight, but it didn't like hit me hard. But I listened to it yesterday or a couple days ago, and I was like, yeah, this shit's great though.
I fucking love.
It's really good. Honestly, with how hard it had to go to just even be a sequel to Pinata.
Yeah.
The fact that I fuck with it at all means it's great.
I fuck with that whole album, dog. Like, just the fact that man got Mos Def and
Hell
Black
yeah.
Thought on the song together.
Hell yeah.
Man got Mos Def, Black Thought, produced by Madlib.
Yeah.
That's a fucking nerd's dream. That's a fucking hip hop nerd's dream right there. So that's why, like, I was geeked out about that. Pusha T's verse on Palm
Dude,
Olive. That
so
shit
good.
was fucking fire.
So good. Yeah, Palm
I was
Olive's
rapping
great.
that shit earlier, like in my head.
Yeah.
Massage Seats is dope. Crime Pays is dope. Everything.
Crime
Half
Pays
Man,
is
Half
great.
Cocaine. That shit is dope. Like, I fucking love that whole album, dog.
All right, to keep chopping it up with music, and I think like we'll do podcasts every once in a while. And I think like when I have you on, maybe more so than a lot of people, I can talk to you about music though.
Yeah, bro, come on.
You know, because like so mainly what we do, we come record and we kind of just like I get an
Bullshit.
update on whatever side of music we're talking about, but because like obviously I talk to you about a lot of hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
I mean like dude, like I like haven't talked to anybody about this year's like freshman class or any of that shit, and like I don't know, dog. I don't
fucked
know.
with it.
It was
fucked
cool.
with it.
I need to go back and listen to it, but like other than like Corday and like shout out to like the females because they were like
They were killing shit.
they're killing it. Yeah, but like I
You
don't
gotta
know. I
expand your-
barely paid attention to any of that
Yeah,
shit this
expand
year.
your palette to Gunna, because Gunna hard. Mosey straight. Mosey got like some real dope shit out. Blueface is hard. Who else was on that? The Baby hard. Yeah, a bunch of dope people on there.
Didn't he play the?
The Free Water.
Yeah, he played the Free Water Block Party.
Yeah, you heard about that shit, huh?
I just like was gonna go, but I was broke.
You ain't see that video?
I just saw that there was a shit ton of people there.
And because I think this happened at the Free Water thing where some chick was like near the baby and like hit him in the back of the
What?
head. So his bodyguard, he got a big fucking bodyguard, laid her out.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Laid
Check-
this girl out that like hit him in the back of the head?
Yeah, but he didn't know it was a woman. Like
Yeah.
he just saw like a fist
Damn.
hit the baby, so he just came in and wrecked her.
Yeah, shout out Free Water.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that, but yeah, shout out Free Water.
Yeah, killing shit.
Yeah, they hard.
Definitely doing a lot of cool shit for New Orleans. All right, and another thing that I can't really speak that much on musically, but like, did you ever listen to Earth Gang?
Yeah, I like Maryland.
I like didn't know about that shit at all, and then our boy Channing sent it to me, and he was like, "This is kind of like it's like modern day like Outkast." Yeah.
They gonna get that comparison, but
That's hard. That's like if you get that comparison, you good.
I fuck with them though. I only spun their record once.
Is it like do you know much about them? Like do they make how big of a group is it?
It's just two dudes.
And then produce all that shit?
I think they have like outside production. I don't think they make
Because
their
like
own shit. I don't know. I might have
it
to check
reminds
that
me
shit
of like
out.
Brockhampton almost.
I don't listen to them, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's just production wise,
All right.
it's like experimentally electronic.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? In that way. But
I will lie and say I'm gonna check them out. I'm not gonna check them out.
Brockhampton?
They don't grab me.
that last record was pretty tight. I mean, it's not something I've like listened to a shit ton, but I appreciate it.
Yeah. I'll trust your judgment. You have good taste, so I trust your.
So do you, dog. That's why we could
appreciate
chop
it.
it up with music. Yeah. Anything
For
else
days,
recently that
dog.
you've been
like I
that's been
said,
tight?
this Christine and the Queens woman, she's fucking amazing, dog. Like, god damn, she's dope. I was listening to Charlie XCX shit.
Oh, dude, I love Charlie XCX.
She's fire.
Dude,
I didn't think she was like that
But she
fire.
fucks with like fire producers and shit, like Igloo Ghost and all
Oh,
that
word?
stuff. But like my boy Jake Rodrigue that we had a project.
I know.
Yeah,
Jake.
Gold Lust. Shout out Jake. Dude, he put me on that shit because he was just like, yo, dog, like whatever genre, like he's like these sugary ass beats, dude. Put me on Charlie XCX. So yeah, she goes hard. That UK pop shit's tight.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know what it is about like British pop, but like I fucking love that shit. I love that shit so much.
UK just has like a really good music scene. Like
it stemmed back from the 80s. Like 80s British pop is probably like my favorite. Besides 90s R&B, 80s UK pop is my favorite genre of music.
Have you ever heard of like Alpha Mist or Yusuf Days or like Richard Spaven and all these guys? It's like this new like UK movement that's like happening over there, and it's like this jazz like movement. Like this dude Alpha Mist, he like plays like
I've heard of Alchemist.
Not the Alchemist, but
okay.
Alpha Mist.
Oh,
this dude just plays keys, and they play like some cool jazz shit. Like, I don't know. It's like neo funk shit, but dude, it's so tight, and that's all happening over there.
Oh, word.
Which is tight. So yeah, shout out UK doing cool shit. Which is crazy though, because like Europe, the States is such a mecca for music.
Yeah, that you wouldn't think over there is just like
it's really not, but like the UK does have shit going on, like UK and Germany, really. And then if it's not that, then it's just like electronic music festivals.
I was gonna say, I was thinking while you were saying that, I was just like, damn, who popping like jazz wise over here? But then forget that we talk about FKJ and Masego like a lot.
But like, where's Masego from?
He's from the States.
Because FKJ's from fucking France.
All right, then never mind. Fuck him.
Yeah. I mean, shout out.
I think
FKJ,
I think Masego's from the States. He's fired.
He's killing it because I just saw him on that FKJ video when they're in the Red Bull Studios, the video where they're performing that song.
Yeah, like now 60 million views.
Yeah, something crazy. But now I've seen him do a lot. So
he is really talented. I fuck with him.
Yeah. So what's next after 16 Plasma? I mean, it comes out today. This is what it is. You know what I mean? But what's next with Tron?
Another EP. I'm gonna call Glamour Cut. That's my next one. I have another EP that I just don't know the title of it yet. And another EP after that I don't know the title of yet. I'm just like...
As in like written already?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you like that. I know you got shit in the pocket.
Yeah, bro. I have to. I love this shit, dog. Like I really love rap.
Fucking right.
It's fucking amazing.
Yeah, so I mean, and you're still working with Chris and all at Grindhouse, right?
Oh man, yeah. Shout out my guys, Chris and Ed, Grindhouse people. They my people. I fuck with them.
Hell yeah, helping the cause, helping the homie.
Yeah, bro.
Get this shit out. Cool, man. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want to leave people with? Like, what if you could make like an impact or say anything or do anything or a misconception about you want to write or anything like that? Like, what message you want to leave with the people, Tron?
I just want people to I want people to know that my time was not wasted. I want like people to know that like our time was not wasted. You know what I'm saying? Like we about to like this sounds deep, but it is just like I want people to know that the shit that we've been working on for years just wasn't going by the wayside. I just want people to know that the shit that we constantly put out, that we constantly do, is for something. And I want people to realize that these are some hardworking ass motherfuckers from a small ass town that thought themselves out of a bubble and made their own foundation like outside that bubble. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, dude. And to hit on that, man, like the reason why I fuck with you so hard on a personal level.
Fuck with you too, dog.
Thanks, dog. Yeah. The reason I fuck with you so hard on a personal level is just like you said, like we're from some fucking middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
I thought you about to wild out.
Nah, bro, we're from the middle of nowhere. But like, you know, just like believing in yourself enough to fucking be striking the fucking iron over and over and over again with this shit, and you're fucking passionate enough to put in the fucking work, dude. Like that inspires me. Like I'm constantly trying to like surround myself with people who are doing shit for themselves, because that gives me power to like want to do shit for myself. You know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
all my friends, like all my best friends, dude, like I get so much energy from any of my friends doing anything. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what it is, it doesn't matter what you do for yourself or anything like that. But like having the belief in yourself to do anything and the passion to create art is beautiful. And if I can give any advice to anybody, is like make sure you surround yourself by people who make you want to do what you want to do for yourself more. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
it's very easy, especially from the town we're from, just to like, I don't know, be complacent, dude. It's just like there's not shit going on there. Like,
And like I told you earlier, it's just like you could look at it that way, or you could look at it as an opportunity to just
work on your shit.
Just constantly create your shit. Like my whole thinking when it comes to Tron, I guess, like Tron as a figure in itself is I've been good. I've been good since I started rapping. I don't even want to like gloat or nothing like that, but I've been putting words together for years. I used to listen to fucking Eminem and Nas and write their lyrics down and try to like figure out how they put certain schemes together and shit like that. So I've been good. I think once like I figured out who Tron was, it's just like how can I be great? How can I be a GOAT? And I have that thinking because, like you said, the town that we come from, it's not like that much shit going on. So my thinking is just, if I have that thinking over there, hopefully like I can think my way out of that situation. I can be good. There's a lot of good people over there. There's a lot of good musicians over there. There's a lot of good rappers over there. How can I be great?
Yeah.
How can I be how can I be a GOAT? And that's what I am just trying to do. I'm just trying to stick out from that bunch and just trying to be the best possible version I can be. I'm not saying that like I'm the best or nothing like that, because there's definitely like motherfuckers over there that's probably like way better than me. But I just know that like the mentality that I have, I just really want to be a GOAT. Just stick out over anybody. If people are over there and they think they're better than the next man, I want to be better than the next man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the way you got to be thinking. I mean, I think that's what I was kind of trying to get at is like, you know, like when you're in a town it's not a music city, it's barely a fucking city, like really, because I mean, dude, doing this music stuff, the more shit I realize is like so much shit comes out of LA, like so much shit, like whether it's like the math rock music me and Brennan are playing or whatever, it's like these big music cities, and you know, it's like, you know, I shout out all my homies in New Orleans, all my homies in Houma, Louisiana, all my homies who are super talented and doing shit. Cause like we really have to get it, you know, fucking out the mud over here, literally. You know, but like to hit on what you're saying, it's real easy to not think, you know, on a grand scale, like I could be great.
Yeah.
Because we're not around, like we're not in LA with like your homie who's like fucking like, oh yeah, I just got picked up, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like we're not really in that mix. Like now I'm out here in New Orleans, and like New Orleans is great. Like, obviously, this podcast exists because there's so many talented fucking artists here. And, you know, it's this mecca for art in the South. But that's like, it pales in comparison to fucking, you know, the East and the West Coast. And, like, so many tourists skip over this motherfucker. So, like, you know, it's even hard for us here, but, like, it's growing. And, you know, shout out to everybody who's fucking adding to the cause. But, you know, definitely from where we're from, it's like, yeah, dude, you gotta make that vision for your fucking self, because you ain't got no fucking role model to show you. And that's like why I keep my friends close that, you know, have that belief in themselves. And, you know, like if I can say like one thing that like is a testament to like you want to be great or anybody want to be great, it's like, you know how like my opinion, like how do you become the GOAT? It's just like you don't fucking quit, dog. You just keep doing this shit. You have like stubborn belief in yourself, and you have that, dude. So like, shout out.
I appreciate that, dude.
Shout out, dude.
Like for real, man. Like it's just, I just see like the crop that I'm around, and I just see them working their ass off, and in the back of my head, I know for a fact I'm crazy, because I'm just like, how can I be better than them? How can I prove to the people that listen to them that I'm better than them? I don't say it, but it's just like I just mentally like have that shit in my head where it's just like, how can I be better than them? Shout out to like all the crap that I fuck with over there. Cause they really push me. They don't really know that shit, but it's just like they push me. And I just really like in my head just know that something's gonna come from that crop. The crop of motherfuckers that like I surround myself with, something's gonna happen. Cause I'm around too much special people for nothing to not happen. I don't even want to like sound spiritual or nothing like that, but it's just I just feel like there is a purpose that everybody that's I feel is talented is around each other. Like there's a reason why I found you.
Yeah,
there's a reason why you found Brennan. There's a reason why like all of us fuck with each other. There's a reason why me, Chris, and Martin are together. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit ain't happened just from like it happened from happenstance. You could say that shit, but it's just like I don't know. It's just like there's a bigger plan in play. That's what I feel like. I just feel like if all three of us or if all of us in general, like you, me, and like everybody, if we all came together just by happenstance, then we just can't quit. You know what I'm saying? Like we just can't give up on this shit. Like we just can't put this shit to the wayside and just be like, all right, this was cool. Nah,
fuck
man,
no.
fuck. That's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck that. We have to be greats. We have to be the greats that people see, and I'm not saying like idolize or nothing like that, but it's just like just know that something can happen. Something can happen from a fucking town like Homer. That's the real thing that I want to do. I just want to make Homer proud. That's really like the main thing that I want to do. I just want to make Homer proud.
And I always say this shit, you know, especially like now we're in a bigger city and, you know, I'm around all this art and stuff, and I'm very grateful to be around so many talented people. But like, dude, like, okay, the Mr. She record that we just put out, like so many people in that band are from Homer. Like, it's weird. I think
the one you asked me?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers is hard.
Yeah, Mr. She's fucking dope.
But shout out to y'all.
Everyone, go check out Mr. She. We dropped a full-length record on Lantern Light
real dope.
on October 18th, so go check it out. But, you know, I think just like because there was not much shit going on in Houma, and it's like, you know, we're in the fucking South, so it's like fucking very particular society, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's like our rebellion against that. I don't know if it's like, you know, we just didn't have shit to do or like whatever, but there's fucking talented artists in a small nowhere town, and you know, it's probably like that in a lot of places, dude, but like that makes me have so much more love for everybody, and I want to see everyone shine, you know what I mean? And like even just the hip-hop community in Houma, like Divine, Hippie, fucking Jalen Quinn,
LC
fucking
Son. Shout out
LC
to my
Son,
brothers,
fucking Chris Bolden, fucking
Black Rose,
holding it the fuck down,
oh
son.
My God,
Saint
man,
or
y'all
Papa Suede
fucking,
or
whatever the fuck you call yourself,
yeah,
dog.
You know, I mean, dude, it's tight, and you know, like we said when we started this shit, it's been a minute. We've been doing this shit for a minute,
a hot minute, dog.
But like, you know, it's like if you see an upward trajectory, dude, you got to keep that shit going, and
absolutely.
Like, we ain't stopping yet.
Can't stop, won't stop. You heard Puffy back in the 90s with that shiny ass suit. That's what I'm really working for. Fuck all that goat shit I was talking about earlier. Man, motherfucker just trying to get a shiny suit. That's when I know.
Some fucking felt.
Imagine me walking down to Mahoney's.
All right, I want to see Taylor. I want to see Taylor in a
suit
suit in general.
That's what I'm saying,
a shiny
man.
suit.
Look, I'm gonna be dancing just like Mace. That's how I'm gonna be.
You heard it here first.
Shit, you heard it here forever.
That's right.
Put that shit on my grave. For real shit. I can't even be doing that shit. I always think about that shit. It's just like I can't even I don't know if it's just the I don't know. I don't even know.
We don't know. What song do you want me to leave for everybody?
Oh, to play?
Yeah.
That's a good representation of me.
From 16 Plasma.
You can do Superstar.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, bro. Thanks for coming on. Much love always. 16 Plasma.
Yes,
Tron
sir.
Pheiffer out today, November 15th.
Yes, sir.
Check his shit out. And until next time, Peace.
Keep it in the lines with the racket. Keep the boundaries after practice. Keep the serve coming. Where the packs end up, only Lord knows cause he taxing. Keep a smash just in case for action. Keep the eyes peeled, throw the lob, I'ma grab rim. Keep a backhand, channel iceberg and tap in. Keep a plate with a slice, cake and just a fashion. Keep the mac and roll energy, wildin' off Little John battle songs. Stir clubs to catacombs, ghost town. What I see out the window of the Avalon, ghost town. Parking lot phantoms peel out, they hit discrepancy. Out the barrel, hopefully no rest in peace. But something dropped as the dean. Pray for him, pray for him. They out the zone now. Pray for him, pray for him. They out the zone now.
Tron, you got me fucked up.
Outfit for the outer limit, out of bounds and still on step. Step in uniform and I ain't even get to prep. So natural to me, don't even need to catch the beat. The black attached, the chain reaction hurt the faculty. Now everybody buy in. Think I'm brainwashed now, everybody smiling. Young nigga with the power, old niggas off the powder. Button heads who get wilder. I ain't in competition, conserve my energy, the hypnotizer. Clear mind, think good thoughts, come back from the improvised. Convertible off top, I'm here to sympathize. So sorry, out of touch and still won't give massage. You sorry, black and orange scary, check the vibe, like Barry. Let a little weight change the mood. Let it lay up on the wrist so eyesight intrude. Back the fuck up off a tennis bracelet. Worth the numbers in the matrix.
You bitch ass niggas don't even know what the fuck stunting is.
Pray for him, pray for him. They out the zone now. Pray for him, pray for him. They out the zone now. You don't know about the switch. You don't know about the shit. You don't know about the switch. You don't know about the shit. You don't know about nothing. They say get it, got it, then flaunt it. They say save it, monopolize, don't pawn it. Left ear, right ear, angels, then demons. Go wings on the Hellcats, combine they reasons.
What's the reason?
Invest in some clarity. Princess cut eyes, don't just stare at me. See through like thin silk, off shit wheels. Some gon' see difference. Fuck character, show image. Where they at, folk? Through the stained glass, I see a little less like me. The bitter with fresh squeeze. Don't need to preach, they follow. See a fly nigga and be a fly on the wall, then a clone. Leave me gassed up, then alone. Try to pull off what I wear. Adolescence so impaired. Iridescence change so rare. White kids and echo. Parents with tennis bracelets. The dress code don't match environments. Do exorcisms, they flex wrong. Pray for 'em, pray for 'em. That neon makes me come alive. 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 That neon makes me come alive.
It's cinematic as fuck, bro. It sound like them niggas showed up when you played it.